Well, here he is. We better get him undressed. There will be dolly nudity. I don't really think anybody cares, but all right, let's go. All right, here he is. This is my big boy. Oops. And he is the Dragondoll QingBai. I will just link his name below because I don't remember his name. Anyways, I'm going to, just to make it easier, take his parts off. It's very, I guess I'll start with that. He comes with all these parts, which is kind of hilarious. So if you get a Dragondoll, this body, you'll get all these you'll get these special parts, if you care about that. But for now, I'm just going to make him manless, just so it's easier to show you. First, I will just show you that he can, oops, see, I said he could stand. Now he's sliding only because there's glass on there. There we go. He can stand perfectly well on his own. He's very sturdy. Let's start with his head. So he can go down. That's almost like his resting position, actually. He can go all the way up that way, sideways. He pretty much can hold anything. Like, I guess that's as much as he can go down, but he can go all the way up like that. His head is very sturdy and it can pretty much move any way you want it to. So let's move on to his torso. So he's got the 1 piece, 2, and 3. So this one here, I also pull it out and can go back like that. And it also has these little notches in here, so he can slouch this way. And if you want it to, kind of not really working, yeah, he can't really grab onto it, but it's quite, like, very sturdy. Like, he'll just sit like that, totally fine. So onto this piece here, it doesn't actually move around too much. I find most dolls, well, no, you can slouch them out like that if you want to, but it will leave a gap. Like, really, this joint here doesn't really do a lot, in my opinion, but that's just the way they decided to do him. Let's move on to his arms. So let's see if they can hold. Yeah, it can hold that. Can hold up like that. So I'm just going to show you a little bit closer on the joint here. It's actually, looks a little pokey, but it works quite well. And he can definitely, oh, maybe I'm wrong. No, he can. He can touch his face very easily. Like, very, very easily. And hold it. So that's his joint in there. That's what it looks like. It's just a little peanut joint with an elbow piece on it. Pretty simple. One of the things that is nice about this guy is he's got these notches in here, so he can hold his arm that, like, up each section and hold it there, which is really, really nice for any direction. So if you wanted to just hold it up just that amount and, like, touch his head, no problem. It's awesome. I really, really, really like the way they do that joint. So yeah. And there's his butt. He is also, I am very much noticing, I'm noticing how dirty he is. He's scraped up. He's my oldest larger doll. I've had him for 6 years now. And he has a lot of yellowing as well. I don't know if you can see that. That's pretty bad actually. I just noticed it. Yikes. He needs a cleaning. Alright, let's do some motion with his hands. He can move them that way, up, side to side, and he holds it anyway. He'll hold it like that. That way. It's very nice. Let's move to these joints here. You can see he's just got the normal ball joints, and he also has these swivel joints, and they don't swivel. That's weird. I don't ever use swivel joints anyways. But they don't swivel. I actually don't really, oh maybe they do. No, they only fit one way. There's no point in them. I don't really, maybe there is, but oops, you actually can't swivel them, which I don't really care because, oh, I just got it stuck out now. There we go. It's just the knot in his strings is in his leg, so that's why it wasn't going back. Anyways, here's his knee joints. So we can put his leg up like that, and then you can go like that, and if you pull it out, so here's the way his knees are, and I can do the other one here too. So you just pull it and then go down. So go like up and down. So it just pulls that. You kind of have to pull it a little bit, not really. And that is the way his knees look. And you can actually pull his legs down this way. That's sort of natural position. Or it's kind of weird, but you could essentially do it like that as well, which does not look right. I don't think you'd want to do it like that, but you know, you never know. So that's his natural sitting position, and yeah, he sits like a rock. Let's see if he'll kneel. Most of the time they don't really kneel that. There. He actually can kneel. Looks a little weird. I'll show you from the front. That's his knees from the front. The side. There's his feet, his butt. And he can kneel perfectly fine. It's quite nice actually. If you wanted him to put his feet out like that, he can hold it. Alright, let's see what other things he can do. There's his just sitting position that way. See if you want to make him put his knees out like this. Kind of. You don't really want to stay like that. But you know, most dolls, a lot of dolls can't sit like that. Oh wait, there! That is a very interesting position. You can hold like that. Anyways, so yeah, his knees are alright. He's very solid. Yes, I really like this body. It's a little bit chunky, so if you're picky about that, you might not like him. He's very heavy. He is definitely my heaviest doll, even though, I'm trying to think, I think I have another one that's the same size, but he's definitely heavier. Very sturdy. I really like it actually. So let's just do the feet here. Alright, so there's his feet. They can move that way, that way. Wow, actually quite a bit that way. Not really a little bit sideways. But his ankles, that's just the way. Okay. There's his ankles. So yeah, he can move it. Not bad. One thing I have to say that's kind of funny about him is look at the bottom of his foot. It's just flat without any detail. It's a little funny, but I still love this guy. I would buy another one of these bodies. Alright, I'm going to show you inside his head. Here we go. He's got just the normal S-hook. I don't know if Dragondoll is the same now, but his S-hook is huge, and his head hole, like the little slit in there, is very big. So, if you do a hybrid and you put his head on somebody else's body who's got a small S-hook, it's just going to go right through. So you need to switch the S-hook out. Or if you want to use his body for another doll's head, you definitely have to change the S-hook, because this S-hook will not fit through most doll heads, which isn't a big deal. You can get S-hooks at any hardware store, pretty much. So here is the Dragondoll large male body. If anybody is interested in this body, I highly recommend it. I really like it. Maybe some people are just more picky than me. I definitely prefer it to some of my other bodies. This used to be a very, very cheap company, and they merged with another company, so now these bodies are actually pretty expensive. When I first bought this guy, he was only like $300, which is pretty cheap for this size of doll. There's his hand. I personally like this body. He is very dirty and worn out. He's a tan doll, so every little thing shows. And he has to be re-body blushed like all my other dolls. There's his back. It's pretty amazing thinking that somebody originally, for their original, sculpted every little detail on these dolls. I find it quite amazing. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching my little body review. It's just quick, and I hope it's helpful to somebody who might be considering this body. And thank you for watching. Bye.